Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. As you can see, I have a special guest with me. This is my mom, Kathy.
Hi everybody.
If you follow me over on Instagram, which if you are not, you should. You may recognize her. Sometimes she has joined me for both Insta stories as well as lives. And every time that I do, she gets comments and fan mail, and everyone's always excited to see her.
I don't know why.
I do, because you're great.
Thank you.
So I asked her to join me today for a video. This is my March empties. I asked her a few months ago to hold on to those products that she had worked through and to see if she might be interested in joining me here to talk about some of those products and her overall thoughts, whether she would repurchase those. And so I have asked her for that.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go through our products. If you would like to hear more about those, then stay tuned. So before we get started, if you had to rate yourself as a beauty junkie from 0 of like not giving a care in the world about products and treatments and things like that, and 10 being, you know, the most extreme you can imagine, how would you rate yourself?
1 out of 10?
Yeah.
Is that what we're going for?
Or 0 out of 10, whatever.
0 out of 10. I'm like maybe a 6.
A 6, okay. Where do you think I am?
A 10.
I am not a 10.
Or 9.
I'm not.
I'm in the middle, and
Okay.
you are way above that middle.
Okay. Are you interested in all aspects of beauty? Like what interests you most? Is it makeup, skincare, do you treatments? Like,
Well, I don't wear a lot of makeup, so I would think it's more about skincare and treatments.
skincare treatments.
Not necessarily anti-aging, but sort of trying to keep what I have so I don't lose any more of it.
Gotcha. When you say losing, you know, is that just part of the natural aging process? Or do you
Yes.
think, you know, sun exposure, not taking care of your skin?
I've
years
always
and
taken
years ago?
care of my skin, so I don't think that's the issue. I think gravity is starting to take its toll on me.
We should just, you know, stand upside down. You know, those inversion tables.
Oh, I know. That way everything goes up.
Goes the other way.
When you're, yeah, that would be awesome. But I think more of like trying to maintain what I have, because everybody tells me that I have really nice skin
You have
and that I
beautiful
must
skin. You don't have any makeup on other than lipstick and some
mascara, basically.
Yeah. And she look great. How old are you? Can you tell?
I'm not ashamed of my age at all. It's just I was surprised she asked me. I'll be 63 in November.
She looks amazing.
So, I mean, there's, you know, things that I would like to have done that would require surgery, but that's not happening at this time. So I'm just focusing on trying to keep my skin looking great.
And you have great skin.
Thank you, Amber.
You
So
always
do
have.
you.
Oh, thanks. Well, I've got some makeup on today.
But she doesn't really need makeup.
Oh, well, thanks. So, how about I go through some of my products, and then you can kind of jump in and share some of hers. We have all this stuff everywhere, and then I might be snacking in between because I'm hungry, and I brought some grapes.
Actually, they're my grapes.
I
And
brought
she's
some
taking-
grapes into this room.
She brought the grapes into the room, so technically that is correct.
I wasn't lying. So first up, I'm going to do 2 body care products. And the first one is actually not my empty. It is my husband's empty. This is from Trader Joe's, and it is the All for One and One for All shampoo, conditioner, and body wash.
One product for everything?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he seems to like this a lot because he goes through these all the time.
Is this mainly for guys?
Um,
Because would a girl use,
no, I mean,
would
I
she
don't-
wash her hair and
I
her
don't know
body at
how
the same
conditioning
time?
this is. I've actually never used this on my hair. It is sulfate free, so I mean, I think there's a potential to have it be okay for your hair color. But he's a big fan of this. He likes that it's in a big container and it's got a pump. And when he grows out his hair a little bit, it's not lots of steps. I have caught him before, like using when I used to use Pureology. He used it as body wash once.
Oh.
It was very naughty. So one of the things that I also do is I adopted last month a scissor rating. One scissor being like, I'm not going to repurchase this item. It's like basically the likelihood that I would take scissors to a product to get like that last little bit out.
Oh, I thought you mean like cut it out, but you're saying like
to get
cut
that
the
last-
bottom like I've done with some of my things.
Yes.
You cut the bottom and
You know,
squeeze it
I
out.
never even thought of doing that until I heard Carolyn Hirons talk about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
My esthetician says that all the time.
yeah. So
Cut it open.
for my husband, this would be a 3 out of 3 scissors.
So that's your rating is 3.
Right. So one would be
So isn't this interesting that it says number 3?
right.
And that happens to be like
Yeah,
a family favorite number. So
it is.
Jenna's like, everything is in 3s.
Oh, well, how about that? All right. So next up,
So he would definitely buy that again and use it.
well,
over
he
and
makes
over.
me buy it. He usually doesn't go to Trader Joe's.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, although he did this week. So the next empty that I have is from the brand Pacifica, and this is the Malibu Lemon Blossom Body Wash. This, I'm happy to talk about this because this is one of my favorite fragrances, and it is most certainly by far my favorite fragrance that
Let me smell.
Pacifica smells or has. It's like fresh but a little fruity and a very soft floral. They have discontinued the body wash. They still have the fragrance, but they've discontinued the body wash. I'm so bummed. I mean, this is like 3 out of 3 scissor rating.
Did you try Amazon?
I'm not sure if I have found it on Amazon. The last time that I found this, though, I think it was at TJ Maxx. So if you do have a TJ Maxx or Marshalls near you, definitely check that out. Pacifica has a wide range of fragrances, and I think it's one of those that there's one for everyone. And yep, this stuff, it smells fantastic. It lathers well, but I'm super disappointed. It's not that Pacifica would be watching my videos, but bring back the body wash.
We're going to Amazon that and see if we have it.
Yes, and I will say that if you watched my spring mega haul that I recently posted, I did pick up a new roller ball in that same fragrance. I also have the body cream, which they still have available, as well as the spray fragrance. I'm a huge fan of that, and I can wear it to work. It's nothing that's like too offensive. It's just kind of...
It's fresh smelling.
It's very fresh smelling, and it also doesn't give me a headache. I am prone to migraines, and scents can definitely be a trigger for me.
Both of us. I try not to use any scents at all in my products.
Yeah.
Can I do one of mine?
Yes.
Okay, Amber's going to let me take a turn.
Okay.
I love this product. She gave me a sample of this. It's Bare Minerals.
I didn't give you a sample. I gave you full size.
Oh, full size, I think, for my birthday. It's Bare Minerals 5-in-1, and it's supposed to be an advanced performance cream eyeshadow.
If you've watched my videos, you guys have heard me talk about this.
Oh, I love this stuff. I use it. It says 5-in-1. I don't really know what 5-in-1 stands for, but
I don't know what the 5 things. I know it has SPF. It's a cream shadow. It's a primer. I know you like it because it kind of smooths your eyelids. It cancels out darkness, especially if you have blood vessels on your eyelids.
I use it for multiple things. When I put
Now, which color do you have?
blushing pink,
Blushing pink.
and they don't make this just everywhere. Where you
They
have
don't.
You have to search for this, and I found it online. But I use it as an under eye concealer. I use it as
You
an
have?
eyeshadow, and I also use it to cancel out redness that I'll get like on my nose.
So you
sometimes.
use it for color correcting.
I use it, yes,
Huh.
color correcting. I love it so much that when I did find it on Amazon, I bought it in bulk. I will not run out for a long time.
You did? But you just told me to buy you a new one.
I know, I want more. I don't want to lose out.
So Ulta just had their 21 Days of Beauty, and she wanted
This
me
is
to-
mine?
That is yours.
Oh, good, thank you.
And what's funny is that
And it has a broad spectrum.
maybe on the box it says Longwear Color, Prime, Brighten, Smooth, and Protect. So that's the 5-in-1.
But see, I have a different attitude. 5 uses for it. Under eye, eyeshadow, color correctness. I gotta have 2 more. It might even work as a lip primer. SPF. There you go.
And your eyelids are definitely one of those areas that I think people forget about. I mean, are you able to take your sunscreen all the way up to your eyes? Do you put it on your eyelids?
I use this.
Yeah. So, but your normal SPF, do you take it all the way?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So
I go right to right. I don't even put it underneath my eyes.
yeah, it can be tough, especially if you are using chemical-based SPFs. Sometimes it can cause some stinging to the eyes. So
And watering.
Yeah. So having a product like this is definitely great. I can't stop using those, and I actually have an empty myself. This is in Rich Camel. I think
Let's
there's a
see this
little.
color.
I think there's a little bit left. I'm like scraping the sides. My one complaint is that
You can't get
you
everything.
can't get everything out.
You can't break the bottle because it's glass. You
This
can't cut it.
is Rich Camel.
Oh,
So
that
there's a
is
swatch
nice.
of that if you guys can see, but it's like a really pretty.
Here, put my color next to it.
I've blended that in. Okay, so that's Rich Camel blended in, and then Blushing Pink is down a little bit further. Let's see if we can kind of blend that in a little bit.
The reason I like Blushing Pink is it pretty much matches my skin tone.
I think that you might like, I think it's Barely Nude. I did try to pick up that one at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, but that shade was sold out by 9 o'clock in the morning. I know. So if you had to rate that 1, 2, or 3 scissors, how would you rate it?
Actually, I'd rate it 6.
6.
2 threes. I love that product,
Yeah,
and I'm
it's
very happy and grateful that Amber introduced it to me.
Now, do you find it creases on you?
Mm-mm.
No, I don't either. I know some
I
people
have
have
it on
said,
my eyes. You see any crease?
no, there's no creasing. I know some people have complained about that a little bit. I think it may be how much you put on. I think it's a really light hand to put it on. And then I can pretty much layer any eyeshadow over it, and it locks in my shades. I have it on today as well.
Well, the other interesting thing is I read up a lot about
And here
what
you thought
women,
this was going to be like I thought this was going to be like a 20-minute video.
I read up a lot on what women my age, makeup-wise, should be doing, and a lot of women, they say wear too much eye makeup, and by wearing too much eye makeup, it actually
Ages you?
it ages you.
Do you
Yes,
think that's true?
definitely?
Now, do you think it's all eye makeup, or do you think it's, certain types of shades, like more shimmers and frosts?
You definitely, when you're my age, cannot do shimmers and frosts because all they do is enhance every little wrinkle that you have. So that's not a good thing. But I find that by using that 5-in-1 product that I'm still putting something on my eyes, but it's very natural. Like I have it on from 8 o'clock this morning and probably doesn't look like I have any makeup on at all.
Yeah,
Does
I mean, it just, I can still see that you put a little bit of shadow on, but it looks nice.
So anyway, I like that product too because of the fact that I don't feel like I'm putting too much makeup on my eyes.
Yeah. I think you could probably do a 20-minute video just on that product.
I could do about a 2-hour video on all my friends who wear heavy eye makeup and they're older than me. That I want to go, no, you'll look younger if you don't do that. But
I do think less is more, but I'm also a big fan of, just kind of playing around and having fun too at the same time.
Well, when you're a little bit older and you're playing around, just having some fun, sometimes it's not a good look.
I know.
It's very harsh. That's the whole thing, is it's harsh. You have to keep your face looking soft. Lights don't do you any favors, They create shadows.
Well, let's keep going, otherwise.
Oh, sorry. Can I do another product that I really like?
Or do you want me to do one real quick? Because I have more than you.
You did 2.
I know, but I wanted to kind of
Okay,
get
she's
you...
going to go.
So the next product I picked up in a sample bag last year. I helped to organize an Orlando meetup from Instagram. So if any of my girls that met up with me are watching, we had a really great time at Neiman Marcus. We met the beauty professor, my friend Rachel, super sweet, beautiful inside and out, and just had a really great time. Neiman's had these gift bags. You went around to the different counters and picked up different things. And this is the Chantecaille Wild Moss Rose Body Lotion. And I haven't really tried any Chantecaille products. I know that they have a skin tinted moisturizer product that gets a lot of praise. And they have these blushes that I've had on my radar. They have a Current Philanthropy collection, one that's like a light pink with a butterfly embossed on it, and then a coral one, and then the proceeds from those blushes.
I just want to see what it looks like.
Well, isn't that like a cute little elephant that's on there?
Very cute.
Very cute. Not sure if you guys can see that with the glare. We're sitting in a room with some big windows. Lots of light. So I was excited to try this, but smell this and let me know what you think. Do you think it smells like wild moss and rose?
Mm-hmm.
You do? I think this smells like vitamins.
Let me smell.
Like vitamin C.
No, wait a minute. No, I don't think it smells like vitamins.
Really? It does not smell like wild moss and what rose.
It smells like wild moss.
Yeah.
It smells like moss. I don't smell the rose.
I did not enjoy using this. I don't think that the body lotion was anything special, but I definitely do want to try more from.
She likes the packaging.
I love the packaging. It's adorable. So, unfortunately,
It smells almost like if you're walking in a forest and you picked up that moss and you smelled it. That's what it smells like.
How often have you walked into a forest and picked up moss?
No, but I do a lot of gardening, and so sometimes I
You
make.
don't live in the forest.
No, but I'll make dish gardens, and you can buy the moss that goes on top. It's like that green looking moss, not the kind of stuff that's in oak trees.
Okay, so this would be 1 out of 3
Peat
scissors.
moss.
Whatever that is. 1 out of 3 scissors. Definitely not a fan. All right.
I don't. Maybe she doesn't get a 0 scissors if you didn't like it.
All right, 0 scissors. She's
Okay.
made up her own rating system. All right, I'm going to grab some grapes. You grab your next product.
Okay, I am going to grab this product that I've been using for about 5 or 6 years now. It's Obagi Elastoderm Eye Serum. It's a little roller ball.
So you guys can see
You can take the lid off. See, it's got like a little metal.
Oh, you got a little bit left in there.
Oh, I do. There's a tiny bit. I'm going to do it right now. You just put it like underneath your eyes.
Is that really an empty or no?
It has a tiny, tiny, tiny,
Okay.
tiny bit.
Well,
It's a tiny bit, almost empty.
okay.
So the reason that I like this product is you use it like 1 to 2 times a day, which to me that says 2. I have, as you noticed when I took my glasses off, is that I have bags under my eyes that have been the bane of me forever. And I hope that my children do not inherit them, but who knows? Can't help it. And anyway, so I use this twice a day because it's cooling. It helps with the puffiness, and it really does make your eye feel nice.
Yeah.
It helps with like the fine lines and stuff, and like it's already absorbed into my skin that quickly.
Now, would you repurchase that or would you try something different?
Not only would I repurchase this, but this is like my maybe 10th bottle of
Really?
this.
I haven't heard of that product.
I put it on like when I clean my face, I tone my face. This is the first product I put on. And I wait like a minute or 2 and put on more face things while this sort of like absorbs before I put on any other kind of eye cream or anything. It's just very cooling and it just feels good.
So 3 out of 3 scissors.
3 out of 3.
Awesome.
Obagi Elastoderm Eye Serum. Now what you got?
So I'm kind of, based on the products that you're picking, I'm then picking products. I had a whole order that I was going to go in, and then we're
random.
We're going random now. I was going to try to do like body and then skincare and then makeup.
No, look, we're going to flip. We're going to flop.
Okay. So based on you saying that, based on you picking an eye product, I am picking an eye product myself.
Okay.
This was sent to me from Live Skin, and I believe this is a Florida brand. And this is the Advanced Age Defying Eye Gel. One of the things that I liked about this product is that it's in my favorite packaging. I'm a big fan of these jar, but you basically push down on the top and the product comes through the center.
Do you have any left?
I don't. I mean,
I'd like to try it.
I know. If you know how to get into these, leave a comment below. I believe someone has told me before how to get into these, and I can't remember who it was.
Let me see.
Well, I mean, we could take like a tool to it or something like that. But what I was going to say is that I'm more of a fan of eye serums and eye gels because I do have the same concerns you have. I do have bags. I do have puffiness. I know I get asked sometimes, well, what do I do about the lines? What do you use? And lines right now where I am in my life aren't as much of an issue as bags and puffiness. I could get 8-10 hours of sleep and still have that.
I could sleep for 3 days and still have it.
So for me, I feel like eye gels and eye serums tend to, I don't know, lend themselves a little bit better for the puffiness in the bags versus eye creams. Frequently, I find that eye creams are just a little bit too heavy for me.
I would agree.
They don't layer as well under makeup. Sometimes I can get a little bit creasing, and that products just don't blend as well under the eye.
Is this cooling when you put it on?
I did find it cooling, and
Because mine is very cooling. It feels like it's been in the refrigerator.
And
when
I
you
did
put
like
it
a
on.
lot of the ingredients this has. It has glycerin, so of course it's going to be moisturizing. Green tea extract is a 4th ingredient, aloe is the 5th, marine collagen, hyaluronic acid. So a lot of really great ingredients. I did enjoy using this, but I've kind of gotten to that point. I'm not where you are yet, where I have found that product that really works for me. I don't know, maybe part of it's just because I'm a skincare junkie and I'm constantly looking for the next best thing that my skin responds to. Although you have one that you got from Skin Better Science, right?
Yes.
Or did you use it all?
No, I still have it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Because,
but sometimes I'll use multiple ones too throughout the day.
Because I remember right after the Hurricane Irma last year, I was living here because our power was out for almost 10 days.
Oh my gosh.
And so I kind of creeped on her skincare.
Creeped on my skincare.
I'm curious what you had there. And I did try one night a very, very small amount of that. And it was potent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
sometimes you use almost like
it was like a
pen dot,
maybe like an eighth of a pump, not even like half of it. Was like the smallest amount. So that's kind of on my radar. This was definitely a great product. I would rate it probably 2 out of 3 scissors. So I'm trying some new things now. What I
maybe 2 out of 3 because you can't like open it up.
Right, but I do feel like I got most of it out, and I do find that it lasted a long time. One of the things that I think is pretty brand specific based on who manufactures the packaging is sometimes it's a little harder to control with these versus
so much comes out.
How much? And I do think that this kind of released too much product. I mean, for me. So.
I had one similar to that. I don't remember what it was for, and I remember I'm wasting too much of this.
Yeah, so 2 out of 3 scissors.
Okay, what else you got?
So do you want me to keep going, or?
Well, you can do another one since you have. Wait, I'll do one.
Okay.
Let me do one.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Are you going to eat any of these grapes, or this is all going to
No,
be
you're
me?
good.
Okay.
So I was fortunate enough a year ago to go to an event where they had silent auctions, and one of the things that they had that I zoomed in right away was
you always do this.
The Zeo Obagi products, and I was like, whoop, what's here? And I hovered over that because
you stalked that.
I stalked it. I really, really wanted it, and it was like a $425 value. And I stole it for $175.
But what was interesting is that, I mean, you were so excited. You came home late from this event, and she's like texting me like, I won this huge package. So you got all these, it was for...
Well, actually what it was is that
it was for a facial.
You get like empty boxes, and you have to make an appointment. But I've got a...
you got the facial, and then based on
your
skin...
I got microdermabrasion. I got... there was a facial microdermabrasion. I can't think of what you call it.
The dermaplaning, where she
dermaplaning. That's what I was trying to think of. Dermaplaning. I got a very light glycolic peel, and I got.
Well, you got a customized facial.
I got a customized facial and a bag full of products that I was so stoked about. I couldn't wait to try all of them, but and trust me, there'll be more empties when we do another empty. But one of the things that I really like.
So you've already agreed to do another one of these, it sounds like.
I guess.
Leave me in the comments below if you'd like to see my mom again.
This is called, if you don't want to see me, you won't hurt my feelings. This is the Zeo Essential C Bright 10% Vitamin C Serum. And I was using an Obagi serum. But this stuff is so amazing. Like.
Why do you like vitamin C? Why do you use it?
Well, for one thing, when I put it on, I can feel like tingling on my face. Mm-hmm. So I washed my face, and then I put the eye Elastoderm under my eyes, and then this is the next product that I put on, and it's really good to correct like for sun damage and stuff. And
it's very brightening.
It is very brightening, and so yeah, show the packaging.
I have this too. Now you still have product in here, but
That's my second one.
Okay.
I threw away my empty.
So,
but I love this so much because you put it on and
I'm going to see if I can show them the texture.
It feels like almost like baby powder going on your skin. It is so unbelievable.
That's what that looks like. And this is, I do have this, and it does have a bit of a silicone texture. So if you're not a fan of that, then I don't think that you would like this. When I have used this,
I don't know why you wouldn't like it.
How I like to use this when I do is to combine it with a hyaluronic acid serum, just so that, because sometimes if you're going to be putting face makeup on over this, sometimes more silicone heavy products can lead to pilling, and I think that that's one of the ways that I kind of circumvent that when I do use this product.
Well, after I use this product that I love so much, then I put on a product that I don't happen to have here because it's really not. Well, I have.
Well, I mean, we probably need to do a Mama Kathy skincare routine video.
Well, we probably could, and we are going to soon because my esthetician has agreed to it, but she just had a baby.
Yeah.
So we have to wait a little while for her to come back, and she will let you know everything.
So if you guys
would
be interested in that, definitely let me know in the comments below.
But after I use this serum, the vitamin C serum, is I use the Brightenex over that.
Okay.
And so then I get another little bit of like a tingle.
Right. So you like to address sun damage and, overall skin brightening from a variety of products then.
And then goes on my sunscreen.
So if you had to rate that 0 out of 3 since you changed the rating system, what would you rate that as? Scissors. 4 scissors. So she has further changed the rating system.
I'm a mom. I can break all the rules now. I don't have to follow the rules. But I really, really, really love this product, and you're using it now.
I am using it. I don't even know where I got it from.
That's awesome.
It just somehow ended up in my skincare
It's awesome because I like it better than the other serum that I was using, which was by just the old Obagi line. So anyway, you're up.
All right. Next up, I have a fragrance sample, and this is from Stella McCartney, and it's the Stella fragrance. If you like rose scents, but you're really particular, this does not smell artificial. There's rose, peony, amber.
Can you still smell it?
You might be able to smell it a little bit. It's described as sensual, intense, and feminine.
Oh, yeah, it's dead.
To me, it's a little bit too strong. I'm, as I mentioned, really sensitive to scents, and so this to me is more of an evening fragrance. So based on that, maybe 1 out of 3 scissors. One of the things I am trying to do is I have an insane amount of perfume samples. If you saw how much, you would probably be disappointed in me.
And I don't collect perfume samples because just smelling them will give me a headache.
Right.
I use one.
So what I need to do is probably try it, and if after maybe 2 or 3 tries it's not for me, I need to maybe collect them and then give them to Jenna or a friend or something like that.
Donate them somewhere.
Yeah. So, all right, what do you have next?
Okay, so I am in a dilemma.
Oh my gosh.
So a while back, remember when I was talking about winning that auction? Well, one of the products that I got in the auction is the Zio.
This is the hydrating cleanser for normal to dry skin.
And this, I don't think you can get anything out of this. This is a true empty. And
so that would be 3 out of 3, or whatever scissor rating.
Yeah, the highest rating we can get. This is supposedly an anti-aging formula. But when you put it on, it's so smooth, it's so creamy, and when you massage it into your skin and rinse it off, and you pat your skin dry, it feels amazing. Mm-hmm. It feels like it's really alive, and your skin feels so soft, and you're like, how'd they do that? You just cleaned all the product
I
off.
need to try this.
I really, really like it. So here's the dilemma.
Now this is an empty.
Mm-hmm. There might be a teeny tiny you could try. This is...
So I'm taking this home then with me? Okay.
If there's anything in there. An ND Lee Rose Hip Cleanser that Amber got for me. She's like, Mom, I want you to try this. Can you guys see it? And I thought, okay, but I just got this other product that I really love.
Right.
Guess what?
You like that one too?
I like it too, for different reasons.
Okay.
This is a totally different type of a texture in here. It's a lot more gelatinous, where that is
kind of a funny word.
Gelatinous. It's like Jell-O.
I know, but you described it well. But it's just.
And the other one, the Zio Obagi cleanser is creamier. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, they're totally different, and I like both of them equally the same. So this is another one that's like a 3 out of 3. So what I do is sometimes...
Now, the reason why this is full is because she accidentally threw hers out. So I brought over mine for her.
Full.
For her to
use
as a prop.
It's halfway full. So I'm like, I really like it. So now what I decided to do is I will use this one in the morning when I know I don't really have anything on my skin anyway. Okay. And then I'll use that one at night when I also use my scrub.
Okay.
So those two products kind of go together. So anyway, I love it. Indie Lee,
So would both products then be 3 out of 3?
3 out of 3.
All right. So next up, I have another skincare item. This is from Jordan Samuel Skin. And you might be thinking to yourself, if you're familiar with this line, well, is that a new product? No, this is an old packaging, old name. This is the Plie Treatment Cleanser, which is now called the After Show Treatment Cleanser. And then this is the old packaging. But when I find something that I like, I kind of stock up. So I do actually think that I have one more of this old packaging.
You don't want to run out of something that
You don't.
like, because then you're scampering trying to find a replacement,
I know.
and nothing substitutes
Yeah.
for what you like.
So given that I love this so much, I mean, obviously it's going to be 3 out of 3. Scissors. When I first tried this, my friend Abby, More Than Just Skin, I will link her channel below. She had sent me a sample, and I really wasn't quite sure how I felt about this because it was a texture I hadn't really used before. It is described as an oil or gel to oil cleanser, and I felt like it had left a little bit of, I don't know, like residue behind. And because of that, I'm like, well, I don't know if I really like this stuff.
Let me see.
But what I started to do was use a washcloth with it, and I fell in love. Once I found how it's supposed to work,
it
it's
does
great.
have a lot of oil in it.
It does have oil in it, but
Olive oil, fruit
oil
oils.
tends to attract oil, like attracts like. So it is great. Jordan is a formal professional dancer. I'm getting hungry, so I can't talk and think.
She tells her mother this. Am I supposed to run out and get her some food? What do I do?
Well, you are going to cook dinner soon.
I am.
Yeah. So Jordan is a formal professional dancer, and the ballet and dance has served as an inspiration for him, and being able to cut through stage makeup was something that he wanted to develop a cleanser that it could do that. What I like most about this product is that it is so versatile. I can use this as a first cleanse to destroy makeup. I can use it as a second cleanse. I find that it works well to do some gentle exfoliating. It has willow bark extract, fruit extracts. It also has sugarcane extract, but it's very gentle. It's also gentle on my eyes, which can be a bit sensitive. It doesn't leave any sort of clouding on my contacts if I have those in when I wash my
So
face.
would you, if you wore a lot of face
and I
makeup,
use this in the morning as well.
if you used a lot of face makeup, you could use this as a makeup remover,
Correct.
and then follow it up with a more gentle cleanser that's not oily like this one is.
Right. So usually I like to use either I do double cleansing at night because I do wear makeup and I reapply sunscreen throughout the day. So for me, I like to do a first cleanse, which essentially gets off the SPF, it gets off the makeup, and then my second cleanse is what is really cleansing my skin. Another thing
Gotcha.
another thing that I didn't do prior to kind of adopting Caroline Hirons is Wisdom. This is fantastic. I also use it as a second cleanse or a first cleanse in the morning. And I think that the citrus scent also of this, if you kind of smell it, kind of wakes up my
It's
senses.
a little bit of a citrus.
It is, but it's not too
Smell.
much. And I have sensitive prone skin. It causes no irritation. So definitely a favorite of mine. I would really encourage you to watch my brand review of Jordan Samuel Skin. I'll also try to link that above as well as below. I talk about, well, I go to the left because that's usually where the little card is. This is super versatile. I also mix a variety of other Jordan's products with this to kind of make a mask as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so love this. All right, do you want to talk about products?
I could do something else.
This is an empty as well.
Well, this is a refill. I got a sample of this. Well, this is Zeo Skin Health Exfoliating Polish. Part of that silent auction basket that I won, they had like a smaller version of this in there. So I gobbled this stuff up. So there's some still in this product. What I really like about this product,
Here, I'll show it. That's what that looks like.
it's a little bit grainy. You know, like it almost feels like it's got like sand or something
Yeah.
in there, you know?
I have this at home.
Oh, you do?
I do. I prefer chemical exfoliants to physical.
Well, what I end up having a lot of times is I'll end up with some blackheads around my nose or those little tiny white dots. What are they called? Familias?
Milia.
Something? Yeah, milias. And I find...
Do you use that over your whole face, or do you just kind of focus on those areas?
I focus on sort of like the T area, I guess,
Okay,
or whatever.
the T-zone.
Yeah, like my forehead, where I tend to have not so much near my eyes because this can be a little bit irritating. Definitely around my nose, and sometimes a little bit on my chin. But I find it to be a really good exfoliator, and sometimes. I mean, I pretty much use this every day, but if my skin has any kind of irritation whatsoever, then I don't use it.
Okay.
Because then it just makes my skin feel very raw. So I really like this product, and I will get more of it when I finish with this. So it's a 3 out of 3. I didn't bring any duds with me today.
Will you use this
No duds.
at the same nights as your retinol? Because that might be a little bit much if you do.
With my retinol, what I found when I use a retinol at night is I was using it almost like every night. And now I find if I use it every other night or every second night, I don't get any skin irritation.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that I found is, I used to just concentrate on my face. Well, my esthetician says, no, you got to concentrate on your neck. You got to concentrate down here. I find that sometimes these products irritate my neck.
They do. You have different skin on your neck.
And my neck will itch like crazy.
Yeah.
So I have to, even though I'll use a cleanser on it, I cannot use the exfoliator on it.
Yeah, I think that you have to be careful on the things that you use on your neck and décolleté. I also didn't do the same, but, hearing Caroline Hirons, she actually has a phrase called "take it to the tits."
Whoa.
So bringing your skincare, down, because, I've seen women with beautiful skin, and
once it gets down here, it start wrinkly. It gets that crepey stuff going on. I got the crepey stuff going on.
The crepey stuff.
I got the crepey stuff. So anyway, I like that product, so I would give it 3 scissors.
3 scissors, even though it's in jar.
I'm
just laughing at my own.
But
system.
here's the thing with the jar, you can really scoop in there.
You can really
good.
scoop in there.
So I like it, and you're using it.
I am not much of a fan of physical exfoliating. I may use that in a very dedicated, like a spot treatment almost. I may just give it to you, the one that I have.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
All right, so next up is an acid. This is a type of product that I would use to exfoliate. This is from Dr. Dennis Gross, and this is the Alpha Beta Ultra Gentle Daily Peel. And what I like a variety of things about this. One is that he has a variety of peel pads depending on your skin type. So
it's a pad?
Yeah.
So you take it out and just kind of wipe your face with it.
So you would take it over your face. I believe you would wait 2 minutes, and then you would go in with this side, which kind of neutralizes it, adds some soothing ingredients, antioxidants, and whatnot.
Let me see what this is.
And that particular one of the things...
Oh, it exfoliates and smooths is step 1. Step 2 is the anti-aging neutralizer.
Yes. So he has a variety of strengths depending on your skin type and your needs. So that one is for more gentle skin. I tend to not prefer glycolic acid. It is the smallest of the acids, and so it does give it's higher likelihood of irritating your skin. I find my skin responds much better to other acids, and I believe
my skin responds better to other acids as well.
So this has lactic acid, mandelic acid, willow bark extract, which is a form of salicylic acid. But these are great. I think these are fantastic for travel. You can just kind of throw these in your suitcase, and you're not lugging around, a bottle of an exfoliating toner.
And having it spill and all that
having it
stuff.
spill. You can also give these to a friend. Like, I brought you one. So you can give it to a friend to try as well. But these are great. I'm a big fan, and I do believe...
It's awesome. Thank you.
I do believe, after watching Sally Hughes' video with Dr. Dennis Gross and his wife, Carrie...
See why she's the best daughter.
You're the best mom. That Dr. Dennis Gross actually made, the peel pad. He kind of got that started, so...
This says to use daily AM or PM.
I don't use these daily. So kind of what has become my routine is that I will exfoliate kind of every other night, or at least 2 nights.
Because your skin's so sensitive.
Well, it's sensitive prone. So I have to just kind of be more mindful and thoughtful as to what I'm doing with my skin. I'm able to use things like acids and retinols, but I just have to be really careful and kind of plan in advance. So what I might do is do an acid night, and then I might do a retinol night the next night, and then the following night I might just do like a hydrating mask or something, just kind of focus on soothing, nourishing ingredients, things like that for my skin, and then kind of get into a cycle of that. So this would definitely be 3 out of 3 scissors for me.
Can't wait to try it.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right, so do you want to go for another, do you have any more empties, or is this just?
I have another empty.
Okay.
And it's a true, genuine empty. You can't pump nothing out of this.
If you guys are hearing noise, there's cats in the room now.
Yeah, there's a cat in the room. This is an older Obagi product. It's Hydrate Facial Moisturizer.
That looks like.
And, you know, there's times when I really don't want to put acids on my face for whatever reason, or I don't want to scrub it, but I don't want to not have any moisturizer on it at all. And I find that I can use this product.
Now the cats are chasing each other.
And it's pretty gentle on my skin. And once in a while, you know, like say even though I have sunscreen on, I've been out in the yard working or something like that. When I come in to take a shower and wash my face feels like I have a sunburn on it, because I use so many different products.
I'm so excited to talk to you about my next empty.
Well, we didn't even plan this.
I know. It's like everything's just kind of like segueing into the next.
So I can, sometimes I'm like, I just want to hydrate for a little while. You know, I don't want to have to use all these other products. So I find that the Hydrate Facial Moisturizer, and I think Obagi has something new now that they use, the Zio. But
well, there's the Obagi line, and then there's the Zio by Dr. Obagi, because he's not even associated with Obagi anymore.
I know that, but I still like this product, and I don't use it very often. So
I have something in mind. I actually posted about it today on Instagram that I think you would like better than that.
So I'm gonna give this like a 2. My only product that I would give it a 2, because it's kind of like one of those things like, oh gosh, what can I use? Oh, I'll grab this.
Okay.
That's kind of like, so if I found a replacement, I'm okay with that, because
remind me to
it's empty and I have no replacement.
Remind me to tell you what I think you would like better than that.
I thought you had it in your little bag.
No, based on you saying that, you know, if you come in from the outside after having done yard work or whatnot, that you're looking for something soothing.
Okay.
So let me grab that. So the next product that I have, I've talked about this before if you guys have been watching my videos. This is from Paula's Choice, and it is from the Calm line. This is the Redness Relief Repairing Serum.
You told me about this.
This is something that I will never not have in my skincare arsenal. If you do anything with your skin, I would get this product. Have you ever just overdone it with retinols or acids, or your skin just feels tight or windburned, sunburned?
Definitely.
Like you've been out in the elements. This is fantastic for that. I also use this when I'm post-procedure. When I had my severe allergic reaction burn, remember when my face went nuts? This was one of those products that helped me heal my skin.
Well, what is it? So
this is a serum, and there is a ton of amazing ingredients in this. It's got hyaluronic acid, beta-glucan, sea whip extract, sodium hyaluronate, a variety of ceramides, cholesterol, CoQ10, willow herb extract, feverfew extract. So there's hydrating ingredients in here. There's soothing ingredients in here.
Let me feel.
Well, I don't know if you can get any more. It's super lightweight.
This pump is just dead.
Well, it's not dead. I think there's just there's nothing left. I mean, this is 3 out of 3 scissors. I think I've been through like 5 of these.
Let me see.
And it's $34. I think it's at an excellent price point for what it is, and it's soothing.
That's awesome. I do need to have this then, because this is something I've been looking for. We did not plan anything that we were pulling out of our little arsenal.
Yeah.
And it's worked out okay.
It has worked out. I feel like you've said things and it's like, oh, I have something that, you know. So I would pick that up. I think you would really like this.
You pick it up for me and I'll pay you for it.
Okay.
Since you go to those places more often than I do.
Well,
I tend to shop.
No, I buy it online.
Well, then let me take a picture of it.
Okay.
And then I'll buy it. I'm an online shopper.
I'll tell you where to go to pick that up. I think they're having 15% off on Paula's Choice today.
Okay.
I'll leave links for everything that I can find below as well. You should take a picture of the cats so that people know like what we're looking at and send it to me.
Sam. Pretty Pretty Boy Sam.
Aw, they're very sweet. So I have another skincare item. This is from Hylamide. This is their Sub-Q Anti-Age Advanced Serum. This was the first product that I tried from Hylamide, first product that I tried from Deciem, and I really did enjoy using this. This was my second one that I've been through. It is a hyaluronic acid-based serum, and I did start to notice positive changes with my skin. After a while, I felt like it didn't really do much after that.
See.
I did use it AM and PM, but it's one of those products that just kind of ended up in the back of my serum drawer that I have. I have like a whole drawer of just serums.
She has a whole drawer of everything.
I know, it's a lot. But there's peptides in it. It's hydrating, but it just kind of became, I don't know, lackluster for me as time went on. I just found things that my skin responded better to. So how I was able to finish this product is from the neck down. So another thing that is a bit of a resolution for me, something that I need to do better with, just like my insane amount of perfume samples, is I have so many just samples in general. And this is a favorite cream of mine. It's the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Cream. I've been through maybe 3 full sizes. She has the 1 ounce and then the 1.7 ounce. This is a fantastic moisturizer, especially if you are sensitive prone. I'd recommend it for normal to dry skin.
Goat's milk is very...
It is so soothing to the skin.
Mm-hmm.
So either this or another product that I am going to tell you about later, I think you would really like as well. It's just, my skin just kind of drinks it up, and
Let me see.
my skin got a bit reactive a couple months ago. I think I just did a little bit too much all at once, and I pulled out a backup that I hadn't opened yet of a jar, and my skin within, I don't know, 2 or 3 uses was just like, thank you.
Yeah, sometimes we do too much to our skin, and during different maybe hormonal times in your life as well.
Yeah.
You know, all of a sudden you're like, that's really, really irritating to my skin.
Mm-hmm.
I can't use that. Or if the weather is super cold and you're using all these products, or you get a peel or something, that can actually, you know, make your skin really dry.
Yeah. So now I have a makeup product, and this is from Bare Minerals. This is the Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. I love this stuff. I find that for the consistency, it's just, let me see if I can dig out a little bit, put a little bit on your hand.
And put it on my eye.
Doesn't that feel like really lightweight?
Mm-hmm.
And it's got pretty decent coverage, but it doesn't really feel like there's much there. And I'm super...
It blends really easily
does.
too. Like, boom, it's gone.
And I'm super
It's gone.
picky about the concealer that I put under my eyes for obvious reasons. You can get creasing, and I don't want it to really look like there's a lot underneath my eyes.
Do you prime under your eyes first?
Like prime with what?
A primer.
Yeah, I put a primer all over my face. So I'm a big fan of this. My only gripe that I had from this is that the mouth on it was so big, and that when you first got this, all this product would come out and it was messy. But they have since fixed it. I'm already on to my second one of these, and it lasted for maybe like a year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so big fan of this, definitely.
Nothing I have lasts for a year.
3 out of 3. Well, I do kind of rotate another concealer in there a little bit. So,
Okay.
But 3 out of 3 scissors. All right, so another makeup item that I have, this is from Makeup Forever, and it's the Smoky Extravagant Mascara.
I got a sample of that, I think, on my Birchbox.
I don't know about I don't think Makeup Forever's at Birchbox.
I thought I got a sample of that, because that sounds very familiar.
have
Where would
had-
I have that?
It's from Sephora. It's a Sephora brand.
Would you have given this to me?
Probably.
Okay, never mind.
I've had
Never
maybe
mind
4 or
Birchbox.
5 samples of these, and the brush is just too big. I mean, that's just kind of obnoxious. I really like to be able to get in there kind of at the root of my lashes, and in order to get them at attention. And the formula is just kind of okay. The brush is just kind of okay. So it's one of those things that's like, if I have a sample of it, I'll use it, but I won't necessarily ever buy a full size
Because
on
we
this.
are thrifty.
We are very thrifty, you know.
If you have a sample, how are you going to not use it?
Right.
Unless it does damage to your skin or something, then you're like,
And then
"Forget
another
this."
product that, you know, if I get it, I will use it, but I won't necessarily buy a full size, is from Benefit. This is the Professional. This is constantly in little gift with purchase bags.
What is it?
It's a primer.
Oh,
I might be able to get like a
'Cause
little
you didn't
bit
say
out.
primer.
Let me see. I think it's fairly decent at prolonging. There's a little bit left. Prolonging your makeup. I think it's good at helping to kind of fill your pores It does have
It's
a bit of a
really-
silicone feel to
It
it.
definitely has a
So it's
silicone
very
feel. It's
silky.
very creamy and silky.
I do prefer the Too Faced Primed and Poreless to this, so it's not something that I'm going to go out and buy, but if I have
And
this,
it does cover some age spots.
yeah. So I'll certainly use it, so I'll certainly use this, maybe 2 out of 3 scissors rating.
Hey, can
It's
I
just
talk
okay.
about something interesting real quick?
This is going to be like an hour long.
You can cut this out if you don't like it. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm putting on my products and stuff, I put them on my left hand.
Yeah,
This is the softest
Yeah.
left hand I have. It's like
mine too.
my age spots are like fading. The right side,
Feel mine.
it's like we got to start switching up the sides.
I know. I wonder
Everything goes on here, and
But I
then
wa-
I pat or
but I
whatever.
wonder if lefties, it's the right hand.
Well, it could be, but what I'm thinking is that we need to start switching it up.
I know.
What I started doing is if there's a little bit left on my hand, is rubbing it.
Yes.
So
I
I
think
get
a lot, I'm glad that you mentioned that because I think a lot of times, just like people forget about the chin down, I think people forget about the hands, and the hands is definitely one of those areas that starts to show the signs
Oh,
of aging.
let me tell you, sister.
So here you're thinking that like we're only gonna go, Amber, I thought this was only gonna be
I thought we
like
were just going to talk for a
15-minute
second,
video
but
or whatnot.
we're having
Well,
a nice time chatting.
Oh, I'm glad you're having a nice time. So I next have another makeup item. This is from IT Cosmetics, and it's the Brow Power. This is a universal brow pencil.
So the universal meaning anybody can use it color-wise?
That's the intent
Okay.
of it. So the idea is that depending on how hard you press, that kind of determines how much color, like how deep the color is. Do I think that this is going to work necessarily for blondes? Probably not. I originally got I think a deluxe sample of this, or this came in a kit. I think this came in a Today's Special Value that I got from QVC, and I let it sit in my drawer for a while, but I actually really like this. It's
Do you have it on now?
Yeah, I have it on today.
It looks good, but it looks like you had to press down pretty hard to get
Yeah,
there.
so that's kind of like my only gripe about this product. I do find that it does last all day. As I've mentioned, I'm a nurse, especially on my days that I work, because I do wear makeup to work. I have full expectations that it's going to last all day. I barely have time to pee most days. So
Or drink water, or eat lunch.
I am certainly not going to be reapplying my makeup. So on one side it has the product, and then it's got a spoolie on the other end that you use to kind of blend the product, kind of get your brows going in the right direction. I usually follow this up with a clear brow gel. I am already using another one that I received, I don't know, in some kits. So I'm already using another one, so 3 out of 3 scissors. And if you are looking to pick this up, I do think that QVC has the best deals on this, where you can typically get 2 of them for a discounted rate. So definitely check that out. Okay, so this next product you might kill me for opening.
Oh boy.
So this is from Becca. This is a deluxe sample of the Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed, and the color is Opal.
The Shimmering Skin
Perfector.
Perfector.
So this is a highlighter. My problem with this product is it's not really fully an empty.
It's a mess.
It's a mess. So I don't really want to kind of tilt that up, but it's broken. And this is probably my 3rd or 4th one. I was gonna have you do it on the mirror. You're gonna get this like everywhere. It's a beautiful product.
Oh, it is.
So
I don't know if you can see the shimmer.
yeah,
I
you can
just
see
put
the
on.
sheen that you have on your. It's a beautiful product, but I've had full sizes that have broken like this. It's just kind of where it almost lifts off of the bottom of the packaging. You can kind of repress this with alcohol. So if you want to, use like rubbing alcohol, and you kind of mix it all around and let it set overnight. So if you want to experiment around with that.
Sure.
Do you use a highlighter or no?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
What happens with me if I use a highlighter is sometimes it accentuates some of these lines.
You have to be really careful. There's
right
actually
in here. You can use like too much. It's
Yeah.
hard to use. It's hard to go with a light hand.
There's 2 that I have. I might be doing kind of like a dupe video soon, where I have a favorite, and then I found a kind of a drugstore, something really close. So I might be doing a dupe video soon, and it's a highlighter, but it's much better for either textured skin or mature skin. So
I have mature skin.
my last products are hair, and it's both from the brand Oribe. I had not tried Oribe before. Have you even heard of that brand?
Mm-mm.
So Oribe I hadn't even had on my radar until Birchbox several years ago, but I had never gotten samples of these. And then all of a sudden, it's like I'm getting these samples, and the first that I got was the Brilliance and Shine shampoo and conditioner. These were just kind of okay. It's something that I would certainly use if I had a sample, but not something that I would purchase, especially given the price. You might have a stroke when you hear about how expensive these are.
My shampoo is very expensive.
I know, but this is more expensive than yours. She uses Pureology, the Hydrate line.
The big bottle.
I know. My little bottle is like kind of almost the price of the big bottle of this. So these were just kind of okay.
Is it like super concentrated?
It is concentrated, but there's the ones, these I think would be like a 2 out of 3 scissors. And then I ended up getting these. This is the Gold Lust line, the shampoo and conditioner. Actually, these are 2 shampoos.
Pretend one's a conditioner.
Well, no, I think I put the conditioner in maybe a previous empty. I don't remember. As you can see, I go through a ton of products. So now you can see why I bought all that stuff in the spring mega haul that I posted. So these are 2 shampoo samples, and I think I got these at Birchbox. And it's the Repair and Restore. This is super concentrated, but there's no sulfates. It's not quite as concentrated as Pureology in that it lathers really well. You have to make sure your hair is like soaked before using this in order to really get the product in there. And it's kind of hard for me to do that anyways because of how thick my hair is and long. It's kind of hard to shampoo my hair sometimes.
Yeah, it always amazes me when people use a little tiny dollop of something.
I know, it's like use a quarter. I'm like, for whose head?
Quarter.
So this shampoo, after the first time that I used this, I knew I had to buy a full size. It retails for $50 for like a normal shampoo size bottle.
Wow.
But I am able to get it discounted from Birchbox. They typically have 25% off sale, so $40 is better than...
And it's good with your color.
It is good for my color. And what the biggest difference is that I've noticed with this product is typically I will wash my hair either every other day or every other day. Usually it's every other day, but I can go 4 days without washing my hair.
Oh, wow.
And maybe do dry shampoo on that last day before I have to wash it.
I couldn't do that.
So if I know in advance that it's going to be a number of days till I wash my hair, maybe I'm going to be working a stretch, the last thing that I want to come do when I get off of a long day of work is to come home and
She is not thinking about washing her hair when she
No,
walks in the door.
no, because not only...
I know what she's thinking about, and it's not that.
It's a huge production to wash my hair, and then I have to dry my hair, and then...
Kind of put it up in the bun on top of your head.
I mean, there's all sorts of things involved with that, and just when I'm exhausted...
And then it's like 11 o'clock at night, and she has
know.
to get up at 5.
I get up at 4:45 now.
4:45.
I know. So, anyways, this is definitely 3 out of 3. I'm not sure that I will be without this product.
Do you love it?
I do love it.
You love it?
I do. We're silly. Anyways, that is it, guys. Thank you so much.
I hope you haven't been bored by having me here.
No, of course not.
Interjecting
But this
things.
is probably one of my longest videos that I've ever done.
You think anybody will watch it to the end?
I do think people watch it. If
Will
you
you
have
watch it
watched,
to
if
the
you've
end?
watched this to the end, put like a heart below or something like that, so we know that you've made it.
Or
this
if
far.
it's so long you've had to like watch it in a couple of different segments.
I'm not going to put timestamps in this video. So thank you guys so much for spending a little bit of your day with us. If you liked this video, consider giving us a like, and I would love to have you here on a regular basis. So think about subscribing, and while you're at it, hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I have new videos. Let us know what you would like to see next, and if you would like to see my mom in another video. Thank you again for all of the love and support. I hope that this video finds you well, and until next time, take care.
Blessings.
Bye.